Hey everybody. I recall as a teenager, young teenager, 13 to 16, being at my grandparents' place for Christmas. And then my grandfather would give me a beer. And I just thought that was the best thing ever. It was a special occasion, and I got to drink a beer. And actually, I probably wasn't 16 yet. I think I was drinking on my own by then. But um, you know, it when you do that with a child, it's like a rite of passage to them, right? Like you're sitting there with all these adults, and you're allowed to do this thing that only adults do. But it's an innocent gesture, but it's also laying the groundwork for most likely a complicated relationship with alcohol. So, you know, I also remember Saturdays growing up with my mom, and I have fond memories of Saturdays. I love Saturdays, and I remember that she used to have beer delivered early in the morning by Brewers Retail, I believe it was in Ontario, and she would have the music playing, and she'd start drinking beer probably late in the morning. I'm guessing. I don't remember exactly what time she started, but she would do that and she'd be happy, but then later in the afternoon she became inebriated, and sometimes she passed out, sometimes she didn't, sometimes she got angry. uh, it just spiraled. It was crazy, but I for some reason I have fond memories of Saturdays back then, and somehow I feel I wish I could go back. But um, so now that I'm an older adult, I'm sober. I still love my Saturdays, and I love listening to music myself on Saturdays. But there's no alcohol involved, so my son won't see that. But there again, it was a celebration, and it was um, my mother planting that seed that this is what we do, and this is what makes it great. And now I kind of associate Saturdays to drinking alcohol and listening to music, and this is what you do to your children when you do that. I realize in many cultures, consumption of alcohol amongst the young is accepted. It's celebrated. It's woven into their social fabric. Can be a sip of wine at dinner. It can be a beer at family gatherings. More of a regular basis than when I would have mine on Christmas. Um, you know, it's not only permissible there in other parts of the world, but it's desirable, right? Um, so I'm wondering how many people that are watching this video, can you relate to this? Have you found yourself in that same situation, whether you're a child receiving alcohol thinking that was the greatest thing ever, or were you yourself giving your children a drink thinking it was something innocent, and not really, understanding, and you're unwittingly contributing to a culture that normalizes underage drinking and the consumption of alcohol. Um, so I think it's time that we need to empower our children to make healthy choices and break free from the cycle of addiction. Before it begins, right? We need to do our part, and I know together we can stop molding our children into becoming addicted to alcohol and other drugs. Maybe it's marijuana. And it starts with us, and it should start today. Um, I know I'm doing my part. I hope you will too. I hope that this topic somehow, made you realize, maybe the light's gone on and you realize that you've done this, or maybe that's something that affected you. And for me, lately, it's just been one realization after another. Now that I'm 2 years sober, I'm starting to um, remember these things and put them into perspective, and see how they truly affected me over the years. So I hope this one helps. If you enjoyed it, or if it helped, please like the video. It helps when you do that. It helps my video get seen by many more people. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing if you like these topics. In the comments, I'd love to hear, what your thoughts on this topic. If you've done this, if you've had alcohol given to you from your peers, or from your family, um, or if you've done that to your kids or your grandkids, let me know. Thanks.